Hello, I'm Dr. Lee Willingham. I'm the director of the Laurier Center for Music in the Community. I also coordinate the music education program at the Faculty of Music, Wilfrid Laurier University. Well, that's a loaded question, and it's a good question because it reminds me of that famous scene in the movie Amadeus where Emperor Joseph II said to Mozart after the Marriage of Figaro, "There's just too many notes in this music." He obviously couldn't keep up with Mozart's imagination and stay with the with the growth and the new language that Mozart was bringing to the people. And the same thing has happened throughout history. There's a famous riot when Stravinsky's Rite of Spring was premiered in Paris. People just didn't understand the new language. And I also think there are cultural norms that we build, that music must, in our culture, have a melody, it must have a beat. We get comfortable with that, with the notion that music is this. And when somebody brings new music, a new pop star brings something different. Remember when rap and hip hop started, a lot of people said that's not music and that won't last. And here we are 25 years later with it being at the top of the music business. So there's a cultural norm that's established, and when somebody breaks or expands that norm, we find it problematic, we find it a challenge. I also think we get music wrapped up into our identity. Like, I have my favorite music. If you look at my iPod, you'll see what I listen to. That's kind of who I am. I'm connected to the music that I play and hear for my own recreation. I've often wondered if we heard this noise music connected to, say, a film soundtrack or for theater music or something, would we accept it more readily as another function? That's probably another topic. But maybe it all boils down to familiarity. Like, we like music that is familiar to us, and when something strange or new comes, it's like a new piece of architecture or a new fashion, we resist it a little bit. It's like our favorite mac and cheese dinner, or children love their little stuffies, and that gives them comfort. When something's different about their routine, it is a challenge. So I would conclude by just saying what I hear a lot of people say. I don't know much about music, but I know what I like. When in fact I think they're saying, I don't know much about music, but I like what I know.